In the ancient land of India, where mighty rivers flowed and kingdoms rose and fell, there was a warrior king who would carve his name into history, not just through conquest, but through compassion. His name was Ashoka the Great, the mightiest emperor of the Mauryan dynasty, a man who began as a conqueror and became a symbol of peace. Born into royalty in 304 BCE, Ashoka was the grandson of Chandragupta Maurya, the founder of the Mauryan Empire. But unlike most princes, he did not live a life of comfort. He was a warrior from the very beginning, ruthless, ambitious, and unstoppable. His father, Emperor Bindusara, saw in him a dangerous but capable leader and sent him to the outer provinces to learn the ways of war, strategy, and governance. When Bindusara died, a brutal power struggle erupted. Ashoka fought against his own brothers, defeating them one by one, until he seized the throne and became the Emperor of India. His rule began with fire and steel, and his ambitions knew no limits. He expanded the Mauryan Empire, pushing its borders from the Himalayas in the north to the southern lands of Tamil Nadu, from Afghanistan in the west to the Bay of Bengal in the east. But one battle changed everything: the Kalinga War. Kalinga was one of the last free kingdoms, a proud land that refused to bow to Ashoka's growing empire. And so, he marched his mighty army to its gates, bringing with him thousands of war elephants, chariots, and soldiers ready for battle. The fight was merciless, the ground drenched in blood. When the dust settled, Kalinga was destroyed, and Ashoka had won. But as he stood on the battlefield, victorious yet broken, he looked around at what he had done. 100,000 dead, villages burned, families shattered. The cries of the orphaned and the wounded echoed in his mind. For the first time, the mighty emperor saw the true cost of war. It was in that moment that Ashoka changed forever. He renounced violence, swearing to never again conquer by the sword. He turned to Buddhism, embracing the path of nonviolence, wisdom, and compassion. Instead of expanding his empire through war, he sought to rule through righteousness. Ashoka became the people's emperor, ensuring justice for all. He built hospitals, universities, roads, and rest houses. He promoted education, trade, and equality, ensuring that his empire thrived not through conquest, but through peace. But his greatest contribution to history was the Edicts of Ashoka, messages of peace, morality, and tolerance carved into stone pillars across his empire. These inscriptions, written in multiple languages, spread the ideals of Buddhism, kindness, and respect for all living beings. Ashoka sent missionaries across Asia, to Sri Lanka, China, Greece, and beyond, spreading the teachings of the Buddha, ensuring that future generations would know the path of peace. For more than 40 years, Ashoka ruled not as a warrior, but as a wise guardian of his people. When he died in 232 BCE, he left behind not just an empire, but a legacy. His pillars still stand, his teachings still guide millions, and his transformation from a ruthless warrior to a compassionate ruler remains one of history's greatest stories. Ashoka, the Great, was more than a king. He was a symbol that true power lies not in conquest, but in compassion. His name will never be forgotten,